17th of May 2025. Some people really tell themselves others stupid by seeing them calm, respectable, and being humble. They tell themselves that the person can't do anything, or you know, they are stupid, as how some people see me. Say I'm stupid, I'm mad, and I'm gay. Some people even watch at me and say I'm a thief. But the true reason they get grudge is because some people I don't look to them pertaining to the way they expected me to react, right? And some is that on their behalf, their family I'm not looking into, right? I may not look to them as the same thing as the way they expected me to react, right? Some need you to do a set of stupid things whereby I know it didn't require. For me, it's not possible. It's because they themselves not being realistic, right? Some tell themselves they get the brain, they alone know the value of money, right? Others don't have value of money. Some of us, as for me on my behalf, I'm looking to make my life better. Do what I have to do to make my life better. I would, we all look for help in life, right? But I would say straight, I'm not looking for public help. I'm not looking for public assistance. I make it clear, I need my payment for the accident, for what transpired in 2020, the 9th of November. Well, as I said, if there is any fraud within my payment, because whereby I look forward for it to be paid to me in front of the same judge, right? I'm not looking for to go at no company for the money because I'm not working with them anymore. And the matter was already in court. So by law, it has to be at the court and paid to me, right? I'm not looking forward for the judge or lawyer to pay me. It should be paid to me directly from the individual because I'm the one who faced the pain and suffering pertaining to the incident, right? Yeah, as I said, some people tell themselves others don't have value for money. They alone have the brain, right? They alone need money. They alone have the value for money. And for example, I work in, right? I making my effort to get what I need and to do what I have to do for my women because my mother always said the first responsibility is yourself, right? You take your responsibility of your life, of maintaining yourself, then before you take responsibility of maintaining a family or a woman, right? And people still thieving from me with all I working for my owns, whereby I never used to be asking anyone for anything when I'm not working, unless I am real desperate out for that and no one can make me to do make me do what I know it is wrong for me to do. Right? Once there it is possible, that's how I do it. I don't care what situation I'm in. Right? Because when I am working, I when I start I do ask the workers for things, like for money because I was low of fund, I was out of cash, right? And I repaid them. Instead to the HR I asked already, he gave me and I gave back. You see, that's me. So a lot of people saying I owe them, I don't owe them. Well, where I'm living here, due because of someone who steal 5,000 out of my pants pocket, make I can't get to pay the rent and pay the full of the rent. But I make my decision clear is that if they don't refund it, I'm not paying it. Right? It shall be just like that. It's not my fault. But I don't like owing. I feel bad. But I didn't owe because of my fault. I owe because of someone who steal from me. And I meant it. I'm not paying it until they refund my money. Whoever take it. If I do get through with it, with my money from the park on, before then, I swear, and I make it clear, this is how I just do things, right? Because people take me especially for granted. I will deal with them according to such way. And whatever penalty they face is their business. And it wouldn't be able to turn back to me because I'm not doing anyone anything innocently. I'm doing someone when I put my mind to do such things is because that person is guilty. And no matter what they do, they can't turn it back to me because they are guilty unless they repay or they say exactly what they done to me. And if they can't find me, they shall surely go to grave just like that. Right? And I am not looking for no forgiveness, to give no one forgiveness for the pain and the hurt whenever done is pain and the suffering that they put me through. It's Rondell Gonsalves and are serious. It's no joke. Because if I said to myself, I can't forgive myself for what I said to my mother before she passed away when I was in Suriname, I take that blame for my mother death, right? Because she take it on and that is how she blood pressure raised and she passed away. She blood vessel eventually burst. Reaching, my stepfather take certain things home and say certain things and I know that is the reason, but if it wasn't for my word it would have never been effective. It would have never been effective. It's my word. So I can't forgive myself for that. Right? Whereby I never do anything. It's only say. Right? It's only say I say certain things. Because I had wanted her to feel the way I feel when she said to me, it is fucking good when my same stepfather and I had a problem and he accused me wrongfully and I go to report it to her. Right? So I had wanted her to feel the way back, the way how I felt. But she eventually take it more seriously and that's how her blood vessel burst. And I can't forgive myself for that. Much less to forgive someone when they do things to me and take it for granted. And when I speak, they take it as a joke. They say, I can't do it. Well, I leave it as that. But remember, I just tell them this too. I just tell them, remember, I can't do. But the person who just can't do, just eventually face in prison for doing. And the ones that can do, just eventually being in a dark hole. Because they ain't putting you 6 feet now. You're putting you in a dark hole by yourself. Right? That will go in ice until the time reach for the go into a dark hole. This is what does occur with people who can't do. And people who can't do just face the consequences for those who can do. So I leave them. I know the way how I deal with things. And thank you if you do listen or you do watch it.